Yankees Mets talk. That's good stuff.
Why don't we get into some predictions for the because it is opening day. You know, we saw some stuff. The Brewers were the literal best team I've ever watched, or the White Sox were the worst team I've ever watched.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I mean we can start in the NL. You want to start with the NL East? We'll start with the East, AL, NL.
Yeah, I mean I think you should just run down your whole thing.
Okay, all right. The NL East, I got. Mets fan, whatever. I got Mets, Braves, Phillies, Nationals, Marlins. My reasoning behind that, I just think the Phillies with Zach Wheeler and the blood clot he has, that was the same thing that Matt Harvey got that kind of derailed his career. So I think taking that front end starter off, yes, you still have Christopher Sanchez, but the Marlins are bad. The Mets are really good. The Braves are okay. That was my reasoning there. The NL West, it is a clear.
So you're the Phillies at 2.
No, I have the Phillies at 3.
Oh, so you're the Braves above them.
Yeah.
I think the Braves have a better. I have the same exact thing.
The Braves have a better team.
Yep.
The NL West is a clear 1-1, and this is the closest division in the league. If you look at Fangraphs, the projected win total for the NL West, the Dodgers are obviously the one. I'll tell you what I have first. I have the Padres, Diamondbacks, Giants, Rockies. Now, on Fangraphs,
I'd agree with that.
The Giants, Padres.
I think we're going to pick the same standings, dude.
The Giants, Padres, and Diamondbacks are all separated by a projected win total of 0.7.
Yeah, I could see it. Diamondbacks getting back guys this year.
That's kind of
full season of Corbin Carroll, Cattell.
Yeah, that's where it's weird,
good, dude.
It's the Dodgers clear 1, and then the Rockies clear 5, and everything in the middle is up for grabs.
Yeah, they could be good, man.
So,
that is my NL West. I go Dodgers, Pods, D-backs, Giants. I think the Giants are atrocious, by the way.
I don't think they're bad. I just don't think
paying Luis Ariz was the move. No. I think that guy stinks.
Okay, so we have the same through 2 divisions.
He's like the worst 300 hitter ever.
Central, this is where it gets a little weird because 1 and 2 are kind of interchangeable, but right now I have Cubs, Brewers, Reds, Pirates, Cardinals.
Jesus.
We have the same thing?
I'll switch it up.
Wait, say it one more time?
Cubs, Brewers, Reds, Pirates, Cardinals.
I think the Brewers still take it. Cubs, maybe like 2 less wins. I'm putting the Pirates 3rd.
Really?
I know what we just saw today. I think they're a lot better. I'm putting the Pirates 3rd. They're going to miss out on the playoffs, but I'm putting them 3rd. I'm not a Reds believer.
I'm not either. I just think they have too much talent to be 4th. And the Cardinals are the clear 5.
Well, I think my problem there, where you lose me then, is I think Ellie De La Cruz is the most overrated player in baseball.
See, yes and no, because it's similar to O'Neal Cruz, and he's definitely better than O'Neal Cruz.
He's better than O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah. He strikes out a ton. That's
but no one
problem.
talks about O'Neal the same way as they do Ellie.
No, but I think Ellie is...
they used to.
It's tough. They're going to strike out the same. They're both going to strike out 200 times a year.
Well, I mean, Ellie leads the league in errors.
Yeah.
And he strikes out... And for a superstar, he's not doing enough, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the steals. He'll get.
That's why people
25 home runs a year.
Because he's flashy. That's why people put him up there.
He's a 6'8" shortstop.
In that echelon. He's good. He's not a superstar. No. And if you have him like that, I don't know if you know much.
I don't think he's a top. I'd probably put him as the 8th best shortstop in baseball, just for everything combined.
That's low, and I would probably agree. I'm not going to tell you to name them because we're going a little slow here. But yeah, I put Reds 4th and then Cardinals 5th, just because the Reds are like a decent team, but like they don't move the needle for me.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I just it's another thing where the Cardinals are just terrible. Like I don't know
what they're doing. I mean, they're trying to home grow everything, but
it's not working out.
They're losing out on pitchers, and
So we've had pretty much the same thing everywhere.
I have a feeling we're going to disagree.
The AL East is going to be a heavy disagreement.
Yeah.
So I have the Blue Jays the 1. They just got to the World Series. I have the Red Sox 2, Yankees 3, Orioles Rays. Now, the only thing I will say, the reason I was very drawn between putting Red Sox or Yankees 2. The only difference, I think, is that the Yankees... I'm changing right now. The Yankees 2, Red Sox 3. The Yankees pitching staff... I mean, Luis Hill is in AAA right now. But I also do think the Blue Jays... I know. I think the Blue Jays adding Cease to an already good lineup, and you get...
Yeah, they lost Bassett.
Yeah, but Bassett's a guy that's going to eat innings, and like...
We talked about him, though. I didn't think he was as good as he is.
He's so good.
He's really good.
You didn't get it. He's good.
No, he's all reliable.
I watched him play on the Mets, and he's got this like
Who's their number 3 starter? Barrios?
Yeah.
That guy stunk last year.
I mean,
They took him out of the playoff
Well, no,
rotation.
it would be-
Scherzer. That guy, they did the same thing. They didn't even put him on the DS roster.
you said who's their third or fourth?
Their third starter. Oh, it's just Savage.
Yeah, it's a Savage.
So
I mean,
either way, that guy's not
the
proven
Yankees-
either. I think he's gonna be good. But
And you also got to think. I mean, I know he sucked last year, but Anthony Santander got hurt, right? Like he could turn around. He just hit 48.
yeah,
with
but
the
he
Orioles
sucks
2
in the
years
field.
ago.
Where are they gonna put him? Because you have to DH Springer,
Right?
dude. He sucks out there.
Yeah, but like
no,
you could
like but he's bad, dude.
I know, but you could stick somebody in right and just like take.
I think that's clogged up. I think the DH is clogged up.
It definitely is. I mean, they have a lot of good bats, but I also think this is my bold take. I think Vladdy is going to win AL MVP. I think Vladdy's going to have a year out of hell, like in a good way.
He probably will, but it's no one.
It's
Judge
Judge's
puts up-
award to lose.
It's Judge's award to lose. Like these guys, regular season. Yeah, I know he's not clutch. He's got to prove it. The
Took the words out my mouth.
regular season, dude. There's no one within miles of him.
No, but
Like
I mean,
like
there
not
is,
even
but there isn't.
Otani. I'm talking about.
Are you talking about in terms of power? I will
No,
say
I'm talking about as a hitter, bro.
Yes, yeah.
Like this guy hit 330 last year.
was hitting 400 for the first 5 weeks.
OPS and excuse me, I get very passionate when it comes to Aaron Judge with 55 home runs or 50 something home runs.
No, I mean, I get it. I do. I'm just saying, I think that this Blue Jays team just made a deep playoff push, and I think that their team has only gotten better.
I think that Ernie Clement BS was fake. I don't think he's going to be able to sustain
what was
80
that,
mile an hour bloopers to right center field. I don't think he's gonna sustain that. I don't think the Blue Jays are winning the AL East. I think it's Yankees, Blue Jays, and I'm between, like you were with the Yankees and the Red Sox. I'm between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox because I think the Red Sox are a very good team.
Well, yeah, the Red Sox, they have a lot of young guys. They're great with homegrown. But then on top of Garrett Crochet, Brian Bayo is very, very good. And then you add in Ranger Suarez and you have Sonny Gray. I mean, that's a great
rotation. That's why
four.
I think the Blue Jays will regress. Losing Bo Bichette, you didn't even mention that.
Yeah.
Losing
I mean, that
Bo
is
Bichette,
huge.
They didn't add a hitter besides the Japanese guy who's supposed to be good. But
We'll see. I mean, this is just like off rip. I mean, it's a team that just went to the World Series and borderline in another universe. A couple pitches are
yeah, but
different.
we
Pete
see
Dodgers.
that though. It's like I don't like that point because we saw that with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, but that was like a
And the
fluke
Rangers,
World
it-
Series.
like,
that was like a
They
fluke.
beat the
I would-
Dodgers. How are you going to call that a fluke?
I don't know.
Corey Seager was the best player on the planet for a month stretch.
I would agree kind of more with
He
Derek's
is really
take.
good.
Adolis
though.
Garcia was really good, and now he sucks.
I think
but Seager's really good in
There
general.
was some loss to
Seager
the Blue
is very
Jays, but I
good.
don't think it was as substantial as we've seen in like some past teams that have made it that far and then kind of fall from grace. But I will say I think the story will probably be more Sox and Yankees again.
I just think that a lot of the hits that if you look at the advanced,
This also comes down
Like-
to how healthy every team stays too, because like I think we're treating this as like if every team kind of keeps the roster they got now too, like at their best, like.
I mean, that's the
sure.
thing
Yeah.
about baseball. In 3 months, we're going to see guys hitting in the 5 spot that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
Not
I
necessarily.
think
but-
roster wise, like the Blue Jays, there was some devil magic going on, and they had like they were so lucky, bro. Like everything that they hit, like they make great contact. Don't get me wrong. If you make contact, good things will happen. But in the playoffs, it seemed like everything was finding a hole.
Yeah, I
every
mean-
single thing that anyone touches, especially Ernie Clement. Stop making that face. I already almost cursed on air.
Almost.
I didn't say the
All right, we're
CK part.
We're very passionate about the AL East. Let's move on to the AL Central.
Yeah, well, O's, whoever thinks the O's are gonna do something, no, they
No,
have
but
no
they're not
pitching.
as bad as the Rays.
Dude, all those teams are gonna go near 500.
Yeah, I mean, the Orioles have a very, very good batting lineup
a
and their
bloodbath.
position players, but their pitching rotation is garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
Terrible. I mean, I
the
would
Rays
love-
are always
trust me.
good. I looked at the Rays the last 5 years. They're always good for 80 wins.
Yeah.
Like it's like Kevin Cash is a great manager.
Oh,
He
he is.
deals with very well with the terrible hands that he's dealt because they're a small market team.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't spend any money.
It's they gave out a huge contract and he's no longer in the MLB. So
Where do you think Caminero is going to go? I mean, we could talk baseball all show.
I
We
know
gotta
it's
cover it.
ridiculous.
We got
So the only thing I'll say about the Orioles, the bats, like I just said, are very, very good. The pitching staff is terrible, but I would love to see Ryan Helsley like come back to his form when he was with the Cardinals.
Really? You
Yeah.
root against him? I mean, you root with him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm an Orioles fan, but I will root for that team because they have a lot of young guys that I like, and they have Pete
Former
Alonso,
Mets.
and they have Ryan Helsley,
Yeah.
and they have Chris Bassett. Like there's just a bunch of things that I like that team. I
That's
think they have
true.
the pieces, and they'll be good in 5 years, but not right now.
Who you got in the Central?
Central, pretty much running it back from last year. I do have a little switch up. I have the Guardians at 4. I got Tigers, Royals, Twins, Guardians, White Sox.
Oh, wow.
And that's another one where it's going to be a bloodbath in the sense that those middle 3 teams are going to be very, very competitive all season. Yes, Kansas City could take a big jump with Bobby Witt and a full season of Reagans and some other things like that. Rotation is good. But from what I want to see from Minnesota is just a full season of health. Royce O'Neal could be, not Royce O'Neal, it's a Phoenix Sun. Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis, yeah.
Could be one of the best players in
didn't even
baseball when he's
catch
healthy.
it.
Yeah. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Royce O'Neal's good.
He is. But yeah, the White Sox, like we just saw, they just got blown to smithereens by Jacob Mizorowski. So, that's what you're seeing there. And the 1 seed is kind of up for grabs. Framber Valdez going to the Tigers is huge. He's great, but it's a matter of health and, does anybody on that or anybody in that batting order regress? Riley Green had a great year. What does he do this year?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of it's the Tigers' division to lose, but they could lose it. Like AL Central is notorious for being the
All over
worst
the place.
the worst division in baseball.
It's the AFC South of the MLB.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good until now the AFC South is good.
Yeah, but in past years it was nobody watched
I
those
agree,
games.
and I think it's the Tigers. I'm gonna agree then the Royals, but I got the Guardians 3, maybe even the Guardians 2. And then I'm gonna go Twins, White Sox. I don't believe in the Twins or the White Sox for the
That's
West.
tough.
For the West, I'm taking Houston to win it.
Okay.
I think.
Wow.
I'm taking Houston.
I have
Like,
Houston in the 3.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston. It's like Seattle. I love Seattle. I think they have great pitching. Julio, Cal. I think Randy takes a step back. They lost Polanco. They lost Naylor.
Yep.
So I think they regress a tiny bit, but that pitching's going to keep them. That pitching is just going to win them games alone. That's what their story is every year.
Yeah, you didn't even mention Brian Wu, who when he's healthy is
I
one
didn't
of the best
mention any of
starters.
the pitchers, yeah.
No, Logan Gilbert, like Jose Castillo. That's a great rotation. I have them in the 1. Who do you have at the 2?
Seattle.
Oh, you have Seattle. I have the Las Vegas Athletics.
Yeah, I have them in the
2.
3.
They are such a fun team to
They
watch.
just don't have pitching though.
I know the pitching is going to be a problem, but Kurtz is amazing.
Yeah, you don't want to say his full name on there.
Could be misconstrued. But then I got
You
so I
gotta
got
say it like really slow if you do it.
Nick Kurtz.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
That's good.
So I have the Mariners.
Even that is like crazy.
Then the A's, then the Astros, Angels, Rangers. I don't think the Rangers, yes, they have Evaldi and they got some other arms, but DeGrom, the full season to him.
that
but
could be a sleeper. That could be a
could
sleeper
be.
good division.
And
honestly.
I kind of like the Rangers because they have Jacob DeGrom, they have Brandon Nimmo, they have a lot of former Mets.
Yeah.
But the Angels pitching staff is, I would say, very slept on. And you've Ben Joyce out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
But
All right. Don't give me a rhyme or reason. Give me your playoff teams, like wild card teams. You just gave me your division champions. Who are your wild card teams? Start with the AL.
That's
I'll
tough.
start with mine. The
Okay.
3 teams from the AL East will be in the playoffs again.
Yeah.
Blue Jays and Red Sox will be wild card teams. And then I'm going to say the Mariners because I have Houston winning the division. So
Okay.
that's it. Right? There's 3 wild card teams?
Yeah.
That's it.
I would probably
It's like
say
the same as last year. Same.
it's going to be very similar. I think the Brewers are going to be a wild card this year because
I'm talking AL though.
oh, you're talking AL?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think honestly it's hard to go against that. It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone sneaks in.
No, I don't. I mean, unless
It's like the A's.
the A's could 100% do it. And let me tell you, the A's when they get hot, that's a fun team to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. They got the young guys, energetic. NL, what do you got?
So I'm indifferent because I think that the NL East, like you said, is going to be similar to the AL East, where it's going to be Mets, Braves, Phillies.
I
all
have the
making
same
it.
thing. Yeah.
So I would say Braves and Phillies are in there, and then I think the only other. This is where it gets tough because it could be the Brewers or Cubs, or it could be the Padres or Diamondbacks.
I think the NL the Braves have a chance to win the division. You get Strider back and Schwellenbach throughout this year. They're an incredible team.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. But yeah, it is where it gets tough because then you have to kind of pick, right? If you pick those 2, then you're leaving out the Cubs or you're leaving out one of the NL West teams.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you have to pick between the Cubs, Padres, Diamondbacks. So that's tough, dude.
I think that it's so tough. I think
It's super tough.
I think
I
I'd pick the Padres just because they have a better lineup and I think a better rotation than the Diamondbacks.
Yeah,
And it's also dependent on this could switch in July if Corbin Burns comes back and he hits his Cy Young self, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a bloodbath, but I'd pick the Cubs.
Yeah. So yeah,
But you have the. So then you have the. You don't have the
built for
Brewers
depth,
then.
though? Like,
I have the Brewers as the 2 seed in the NL Central.
But then they have to make it if you have the 2 NL East teams.
Yeah.
So then you're picking them over the Padres.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I would take
Brewers
the Brewers
are better
over
than the Padres.
I would take the Brewers over the Padres.